It's day 4 of my trip to Paris for the Olympics. We arrived at Bercy Arena at 8 a.m. for the qualifications round of women's gymnastics. Team USA was performing during our session, and we could not have been more excited. It was incredible watching Team USA compete in person, and turns out we weren't the only ones excited to watch. Cue the montage.
On the floor, representing the United States of America, Simone Biles.
So we just got to the Louvre after gymnastics, and I am going to talk all about that, but I need to process it first because it was the most amazing thing I think I've ever attended in my life. And I'm still starstruck, and I have to figure out the right words to explain how amazing it was. So in the meantime, we're gonna go to the Louvre, and I'll catch you up later. Yes, the Mona Lisa is extremely crowded, like you can imagine, but they do have a good system worked out so everyone can get close to her. Just bring your patient pants. On our way out of the Louvre, we passed a lottery, so we decided to stop for macarons. I'm a huge sucker for them, and chocolate is my favorite flavor, so that's what I purchased, and they were so delicious. I definitely would eat from them when in Paris, and then get them from other places too, because they are also delicious. And on the way out, we saw the Frige, who was out meeting people, and you could take pictures. It was so cute. Okay, so we are back in our hotel room. It is midnight. We were so busy today. I didn't even have a chance to kind of think. I did film most of what we did. Like, as soon as we were done, last time I checked in with you, we were going to the Louvre. I did film a lot of the Louvre, the things that we saw. We spent like an hour and a half in there. You could easily spend days, weeks in there to see everything. We really just wanted to see the highlights, so we did that. We saw the Mona Lisa, Winged Victory, Venus de Milo, some other Greek statues and antiquities, and then we also saw the state apartments, Napoleon's state apartments, and that was really interesting to see. Then we just went to a cafe right outside the Louvre to grab a snack because we really hadn't eaten lunch, and so, you know, just grabbed a salad and a glass of wine, and it was awesome. And from there, we went to Parc de la Villette, which is like the Park of the Nations. It's where all of the, not all, most of the hospitality houses are. There's like 12 hospitality houses in this one area. And we decided to go to the Czech house, which we didn't originally plan. So we bought a ticket for that last minute. And then we went to the NL house and Club France. And they were all fun. We enjoyed them all. It was great. I did do a little bit of filming, but mostly I just kind of hung out and relaxed because I hadn't done that in days. So it was nice to just like chill and hang out for a little bit. So I do have a few clips, you know, I'll if you haven't already seen them, if I haven't already put them in, I will do that now. But otherwise, we just then grabbed an Uber, which we haven't done yet. We've been doing just the metro because it's so easy and cheap and convenient. But we really wanted to make it to see the Eiffel Tower while she was sparkling. And we knew we weren't probably going to make it on the metro. So we grabbed an Uber and we got one. And she came by, our Uber driver came by the Eiffel Tower like literally as she was sparkling. So we asked her to pull over. We jumped out, got some pictures and videos, and I'll insert that here. And then we had her just bring us back to our hotel where we just ordered Thai food to have delivered because we were starving. We haven't really, again, we didn't really eat dinner either. We've been so busy doing activities that we haven't had time to eat. So we have food ordered and we're waiting for that now while we're showering and getting ready for bed and getting ready for tomorrow because we have another really early morning tomorrow. All of that said, it's been a crazy busy day, and I know I never talked to you about seeing Team USA at the women's gymnastics and seeing Simone Biles and the Team USA team. And I still keep asking myself if this is real life because I never dreamed that I would get to do this, and I did, and it was so amazing. I may or may not have cried. It was just, oh my God, first of all, they're all amazing. And we watched, okay, so our ticket was for 2 different sessions. So we saw session 1 and session 2. Session 2 is when Team USA competed. Session 1 was awesome. We saw Mexico and Romania and Great Britain, and then a few of the mixed group competitors. It was awesome to see that. I'm really glad I got to see that first because we got to kind of get the lay of the land, see how things worked, because I've never been to a gymnastics event before. And so we got to see kind of how it worked and how, like, everything, I knew everything happened at the same time, but, like, actually being there in person and seeing it, it's kind of overstimulating. So, like, you kind of have to figure out, am I going to watch this specific event or am I going to watch this specific team? Because you cannot watch everything at once. It's just not possible. So that was kind of nice to like kind of figure out how that worked. And also just to see like the difference in how long it takes to actually get the scores versus like what we see on TV where things are like edited or there's commercials to help fill that space. So it was really nice to see all of that, and it kind of like set the stage. So then session 2 started, and Team USA was the 4th team in session 2, and they started on a beam, then went to floor, then vault, then uneven bars. And our seats were right by the uneven bars. So we had 5th row just off the floor. So we were right by the uneven bars, and it was just awesome to see them in there. So like they started farther away and they ended up closer to us. And it was awesome to see them at the end because we were able to like see them up close and personal at the end. And it was just, it was really great because like then at the end they also like all got together for photo ops, and they were right there. So like I was able to get their photo, and it was just the most surreal experience I think I've ever had. Especially because they're so good. Like, even though they made mistakes and errors, they were still so good. They won, which is wild to me. Yeah, anyways, it was like, it was one of the best days I've ever had, just seeing them there. And there were so many celebrities. We keep hearing, like, so I knew Snoop was there. We saw Lady Gaga, we saw Tom Cruise, but I think those are really the only ones we actually saw, and the rest we keep hearing about afterwards. People were, you know, news reporters reporting who was there, like Shaun White, Nina Dobrev, Anna Wintour, Greta Gerwig, Ariana Grande, and her brother Frankie Grande. Who else was there? We saw Nick Jonas, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, all of them. Just wild to me. They were all there, and I just feel like it was such a star-studded event. I didn't care, but it was amazing. So that's where we're at. And now our food is here.
Oh, is it?
So we're going to eat. And I'm going to say goodnight because it is midnight and we have another 7 a.m. morning tomorrow to go to beach volleyball. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.